Hey backpackers, John here. Going to demonstrate how you can get 9+ days worth of food into a Bearikade Weekender bear canister. What I've got here on the table is a sample of the second half of John Muir Trail trip, food resupply, which would basically take you from Muir Trail Ranch to the summit of Whitney and down to the portal. Some of the packaging is original. The other is a lot of the dehydrated meals, or virtually all the dehydrated meals, have been repackaged into freezer bags for easy preparation and more space efficiency. So I'll kind of give you a rundown here. If you look up right here, here's day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, working back up here, day 6, day 7, day 8, day 9, and then actually down here, this would be your last day. These utilizing 4 bars here, so if you're 9 days plus, this would be your 10th day to get you back up and over down to the portal. So getting a little more specific here, on day 1, Pop-Tarts for breakfast. Let's see, looks like a Cliff Bar for lunch, and it's a can of chicken along with some instant potatoes, and that would be supplemented by some of these other foods I'll show you in a bit. Day 2, again, Pop-Tarts for breakfast, tuna and tortillas for lunch, and you have chicken and noodles. There's a noodle dry pack underneath there. And day 3, you've got for breakfast, skillet, dehydrated Mountain House skillet, a Luna bar for lunch, supplemented by some dried fruit and jerky, which I'll show you, and then some spaghetti for dinner. The next day, breakfast, these are the Trader Joe's trail mix packets. Each one of these packets is in the neighborhood of 210 calories each, so if 2 of them, it's over 400 calories for breakfast. Cliff Bar, and then fajitas for dinner. Here we've got, again, breakfast skillet for lunch, Mountain House product, Luna bar for midday lunch, and supplemented by fruit and jerky, and then we got what looks like some lasagna here for dinner. Back up here, got some more of the trail mix packs for breakfast, Luna bar lunch, and what looks to be, I believe, some sort of a Mountain House chicken dish. Next day, again, for breakfast, it's going to be skillet and Luna bar for lunch, along with fruit, jerky, Nutella, spaghetti for dinner. Next day, you've got breakfast packets for lunch, Clip bars and Power bars for lunch, and then dinner is going to be chicken and instant potatoes. Day number 9 is going to be breakfast skillet. Lunch would be the Cliff Bar. Actually, this Cliff Bar should have been right over here. And the last day, the half day, getting you to Whitney and back down to the portal, you're basically your leftovers, your 3 or 4 Power bars are left over, and what I call must-goes, anything that must go that's left in your bear canister. So now it seems like probably a little lean, but then it's going to be supplemented by these items over here. So you've got, I've got about 3/4 of a pound of beef jerky up there. I've got a couple bags of Gainer's Fuel, which is like a protein powder, high calorie powder mixed with water. I think it's about 100 calories per ounce, and I probably got close to half a pound worth of that powder there. 10 tortillas. Total of a pound of dried fruit, half pound of mangoes, looks like, and then another half pound of like dried pineapples. Everybody's favorite Nutella. There's about 3/4 pound of Nutella there, super high calorie. A little bottle here of olive oil that I can add to virtually anything, and then the ultimate backpacker food, Snickers bar. I've got about close to 3/4 of a pound of Snickers bars, individuals, and I've just left them in that big bag for efficiency, but it can actually, or for efficiency of filming, but actually if you take them out and individually scatter them in the bear canister, you can gain more volume. So that's that. I'm going to go ahead and pack them into the bear canister now. So I'm going do a quick pack and show you don't have to really be a scientist about this. Tortillas in first. I like to go with chicken, the Nutella, and the other hard canisters, chicken, olive oil, and things like tuna. What I do is I put all the bars around the edge vertically. And then I'm going to fast pack this. Okay, so I'll go ahead and kind of show you what I got going on here so far. You get a system like this where you basically have the bars all lined up along the sides, almost like a Stonehenge kind of a setup. And moving right along, then I go for things like the potatoes, dense, roll them up, throw them down in there. And as you can see, I'm not really doing this scientifically. I could try to be even more efficient. Go for the right fruit. Down. And then I'll work on some of the dehydrated meals, rolling them up, getting all the air out. Pressing as I go. I've got a little bit of air left in there, but let's see if we can get in there. And more meals here. Lasagna. Pineapple. Fajitas. Trail mixes. Pop-Tarts. A little tight here. Snickers. Again, if they were out of that package, it would be even easier. And then last but not least, protein powder. Whoop. Have a leak, Houston. Air out of that. Put that one down here. As you can see, again, I'm not really doing this efficiently. This would be like if I was packing it that morning or something at camp. Go in there. Walk her all down. There you go. 9+ days worth of food. To the tune of about, should be about 13¼ pounds. Yeah, about 13 and some change. You subtract 2 pounds out of the 2 pounds or so for the pear canister, and you're looking about 11 or so pounds of food. So that's it. That's how you get 9+ days worth of food for the second half of a JMT trip.